You may have never heard of maple syrup urine disease, but it affects many infants around the world. In fact, 1 out of 185 infants gets affected by this disease. What is this disease and how do kids get it?
Hello, Dr. Ryan. You're here to tell me what maple syrup urine disease is about, so let's hear about it.
Maple syrup urine disease, which is also known as branched-chain ketoaciduria, is an inherited disorder in which the body is unable to process certain amino acids. This disease got its name by its distinctive sweet odor in the infant's urine. Some types of MSUD are mild and come and go. Even the mildest forms, repeated physical stress can cause mental disability or high levels of leucine to build up.
Oh, so that's how it got its name. Since many diseases involve organic molecules, which molecules are involved in this disease?
So the body is unable to process some certain protein building blocks, which means it can't break down certain parts of protein, which are leucine, isoleucine, and valine.
Since MSUD is related to organic molecules, is it somehow related to enzymes that occur in the cells when making them?
It is characterized by a deficiency of certain enzymes that is required to break down the 3 branches of chain amino acids, which are leucine, isoleucine, and valine.
Considering that all diseases occur in cells, how does the disease affect cellular transport?
Homeostasis is important in cellular transport because it is a regulation and maintenance of constant internal conditions in an organism. However, patients with MSUD are not able to break down certain amino acids, which is bad for cellular transport.
After all diseases involve genes that are mutated. So what gene is affected by MSUD?
The gene is an autosomal recessive pattern where both parents contain a defective copy of the gene to be passed to their child. MSUD is caused by mutations in 3 different genes, which are BCKDHA, BCKDHB, and DBT. Mutations in these genes result in an absent or decreased activity of human branched-chain ketoacid dehydrogenase complex, or BCKAD, enzymes.
Because of the disease, are there any cell parts that are related to this disease?
Yes, there actually is. Like I said before, the mutations in the BCKDHA, BCKDHB, and DBT genes can cause maple syrup urine disease, and these 3 genes provide instructions for making proteins that work together. Mutations happen to any of these 3 genes, then it reduces or eliminates the function of the protein complex, preventing them from breaking down leucine, isoleucine, and valine.
Is it a possibility that MSUD causes cancer?
We don't have any knowledge of it causing cancer, but if left untreated, it can lead to seizures, comas, and even a possibility of death.
Thank you for giving us your time and informing us about MSUD. Here we have Isabella telling you how infants have to live with MSUD.
Hello everyone, I am Isabella Biaskin and I am here to tell you 2 stories of children who have maple syrup urine disease, who are Indigo and Grayson. Indigo Charlie Mays was born on July 21st, 2013 in Seattle. Her parents couldn't have been any happier. Her parents took Indigo for a second newborn screening and waited for results. After a few days after the checkup, her mother receives a call from the doctor. The doctor announced that Indigo was tested positive for maple syrup urine disease. The doctor told them more information about it and what they should do. Listening to the doctor's information and tips, they brought Indigo to meet her metabolic team at the University of Washington and started her on a combination of formulas and breast milk. Fast forward a few years, and Indigo is now a rambunctious 4-year-old who has an allowance of 12 grams of protein a day and has had a few visits to the ER each year for hydration and levels checked. This is Grayson McGrill, who has maple syrup urine disease as well. His parents, Chad and Wayne, have to be very careful monitoring their son's consumption for the day than the average parent. Because Grayson has MSUD, his body isn't able to process certain amino acids. So they had to measure the amino acids consumed by Grayson down to the exact milligrams. If they are off or above, it could easily be catastrophic, which makes his parents be stern about food portions for him and is concerned about him going to school. Because there will be kids who'll offer him food, and if he eats it, his brain could get damaged from the previous surgery he got. Quoted from his parents, all food can harm him. And again, they have to be very careful with Grayson and his food portions. Maple syrup urine disease is most commonly found in kids of the Mennonites in Pennsylvania, occurring about 1 in every 380 children. As you can see, this disease might not be common, but it is among young children and makes many families' lives difficult.